Daddy, can you tell us a story about Cito? Yeah. He was a very bad man, but he was huh? Bell. All right, brother. All that nigga really wanna do is spell. Yeah. Bell. Yeah. All that nigga really wanna do is spell.
Niggas know I came out here to rock a bunch of times. Got a couple dimes, but I bought a bunch of wine. Ladies, put your glasses to the sky, ease your mind. We gon' ride the flight like
Yeah. Build myself up, build philosophy. Make myself up, real as I can be. Take my chance, cause I know that I can be. Ooh, oh, she know I wanna play with the same day. She got a little waist and her ass ain't fake. Okay, let me get it straight. We ain't gotta wait, Cito gotta wait. I just gotta say what I gotta say. I've been healing fine, I've been doing great. I've been taking breaks, I've been online, helping minds to escape. Maybe when you play your little role, you help minds to escape. Just a soul in this world, keep on focusing, girl.
niggas know I came out here to rock a bunch of times. Got a couple dimes, but I bought a bunch of wine. Ladies, put your glasses to the sky, ease your mind. We gon' ride the flight like
Bell. All right, brother. All that nigga really wanna do is spell. Yeah. Bell. Yeah. All that nigga really wanna do is spell.
niggas know I came out here to rock a bunch of times. Got a couple dimes, but I bought a bunch of wine. Ladies, put your glasses to the sky, ease your mind. We gon' ride the flight like
Shout out to Cito, Spirit Coach Get You, informed for the age of Aquarius. Yet again, welcome to the Zeus Cast. Yes, shout out to Elevate Teen Season. You know what I'm saying? This is a spiritual stretch, where we can, have a space and community and get our spiritual workout over here. You know what I'm saying? When you with the coach, when you come over here with the coach, you can feel a little bit empowered, in esoteric knowledge, things like self-development, spirituality. You can feel empowered. Things like, subconscious programming, learning about the spirit. You can feel about like empowered if you associate with Cito in those ways. You can feel empowered and feel like you can do some amazing shit here, like be like some different type of, situation that, can be utilized for humanity. So you feel, it's just amazing on this, you know what I'm saying? It ain't as different. It's different. And, you don't got to think them same thoughts that you thought you was going to have to think when you was thinking coming up. You know what I'm saying? You got to fall victim to them same situations when you're dealing with Cito. It's different. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to think about yourself, but nothing other than yourself and like how you want to present that in the world. So, that's something special, and for the most part, a lot of us, that's how spirit should feel, around in the world that they're in. At least, doing something in a space where they not feeling damned or like they can't thrive or nothing like that. So we got to protect individuality. So this is when we get to today's time and community and putting it into perspective of, where we at and why it's like less of that in a percentage level in the world that was created for you, gave it to you, presented to you, by, just others, other people that didn't necessarily know you personally, but, they knew who they knew and they got together with who they got with and started to do that. And so now that's how we got the world today and tomorrow, where you can get up and put yourself in a position where you can just go and do what you want to do without participating in that system in a certain way. So you don't have what they like to call no authority. So when you're not the author, you're kind of a slave and stuff. And anytime you got to do more of what you don't want to do on a daily, but you can't do what you want to do, you're a slave to something else. So you're a slave to that idea. You're a slave to that concept. You and everybody else rock to sleep with y'all under that template. So you're a slave. So you get what you give. Now, it's ways to construct an awareness about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get your ass taken advantage of so many times, you're going to stop wanting to play that slave. Okay? So you always got to bring it back to you. All right? Once you figure that out, then you can start going in a space where you can get motivated to have the right actions. And to the point where somebody will have a good job and stuff like that or whatever. But if it ain't aligned with their path, they'll burn down that whole job. Well, they'll transform that whole situation, that space that they got that in. So you got to think about it like that too. Or they'll transmute that whole situation. You know, they may have a good job in other people's eyes, but if it ain't aligned with who they are or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We say that all the time. So it's about spiritual lineage too, because, you know, it get deep when it comes to like the spirits that we bringing down here through our children. You got to know what space you in when you creating shit, because you'll bring a child down here that you would think be running your business and stuff, but because you too lost into that, when they grow up, they'll say, fuck your business or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know, you know what I'm saying? You got to know what space you be in as a spirit, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to manifesting with the mind. And that's what we do all day, bring our thoughts and feelings, our masculine, and then our feminine, how we receive about it. They fuck, boom, it creates children. Okay, that thought feeling creates blood flow, organs, organ condension, flesh, bone marrow, organs, vibrational match to whatever you resonate with in the physical realm of that situation. You know what I'm saying? So the manifestation come after the fact. You know what I'm saying? It start with the mind and the space, and then doing that routine over and over again. Then it can come down here. You know what I'm saying? And be something. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got to make that up, though. I'm saying you can't just be, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be lollygagging. You can't just be lollygagging, you know? So, since we're pretty much, you know, Capricorn season, it's time to start, you know, getting more serious and building, you know, and start setting up the building blocks for, you know, our goals to be reached or whatever, you know, so knowing how to view restrictions and learning how to restrict what may not be good for your goals, what may not be good for you to reach that passion. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you acting like a bitch. That might not be in that vein of reality for you to actually achieve that goal. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of know the esoteric steps. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. But once you do that, put it into practice, and you got your purpose behind it, you know what I'm saying? You'll have the necessary things needed for the deal. Deal or no deal. All right, we about to get into this little explanation of the main problem that is wrong with community building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can comment, add y'all thoughts and stuff like that, because, you know, we all in this together, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are experiencing this. So, you know, we want to make this as easy as possible and understandable so that comprehensions can be like top tier, you know, and we can actually be on a situation where, you know, we starting to materialize our dreams, because everything is started with the subconscious and the imagination first. You know what I'm saying? You got to have an imagination to know how to get together with a couple people and start influencing the world where people look like y'all need to run shit, aka the government. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't on that time, then you ain't on shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to point out this, the main problem within community building, so that, you know what I'm saying, we can become aware and then know where to go from there. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of my view on it and shit like that. And from there, you know what I'm saying, we're going to boogie like that, you know? But yeah, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. All right. Let's start, shall we? All right. So this is the main problem within community building today. Okay. Do. All you motherfuckers listen. All right. It's too many people in the business of power without realizing a circumstance was created for you to feel empowered to do that. Okay. So this is the main problem in community building today. It's too many people in the business of power, okay, without realizing a circumstance was created for you to feel empowered to do that, okay? So, for example, let's break it down. What do I mean by that? For example, people that want to be a teacher, all right? You can't even say in general public that I want to be a teacher, okay? Out loud, without you giving off the first impression of that you got to go get a degree, a license, or some other man authorization for you to do that energy to receive the benefits of that. You get what I'm saying? So let me start this from the top. You say it's working hard because it's supposed to you, but you do something. All right. Boom. Right, exactly. Shout out to that. Okay, so let me start over. There's too many people in the business of power without realizing a circumstance was created for you to feel empowered to do that. For example, people that want to be a teacher. You can't even say you want to be a teacher out loud without giving off the first impression of that you got to go get a degree, a license, or some other man's authorization of how you can do that energy to receive all the benefits of that come with that power mentally, emotionally, and physically. So this is how the shadows got the behind the scenes realm sold up based upon y'all feeling empowered and they programming it off survival. You know what I'm saying? Putting you in survival mode, feeling like you got to go get empowered to go get that job or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go get that position, go get that look, go get that, you know what I'm saying? Go get that situation or whatever. Not realizing that was created for you to feel empowered. Okay? So we're going to keep moving on. Instead, you just dealing with the energy itself, which is you got to ass, ears, eyes, too, aka the authority to get off your ass and make a change where the whole school look like teaching should be in your aspect. And now people can be empowered to do that. So it's too many people in the business of power and not authority. You get what I'm saying? Everybody want to feel power. Everybody want to have these little monetary gains, little power, and they're willing to step on a community to do that based upon whatever the shadow people then programs us with survival and needing to be validated within that nature. Okay? So instead of you just dealing with the energy itself of teaching, okay, and taking that for yourself and being like, but you use it to look smart to go into school, or you use it to look like something. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a facade. It's not actually you. You know what I'm saying? So instead of you just dealing with the energy itself, which is you got to ass, ears, eyes too, aka you got the authority too to come to the same conclusions that they did to get off your ass and make a change where the whole school looked like teaching should be in your aspect, and now people can be empowered to do that. And in that aspect, you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping others in that way. Okay? So it's too many people on Earth, on Taurus, whatever. A lot of y'all ain't even on Taurus. Y'all on they y'all on their concept of Earth and shit. So y'all on Earth and y'all feel empowered to be on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing Earth itself, based upon how they created Galileo and stuff like that, is a concept and is authorized by them. You know what I'm saying? Authorized through movies, authorized through for y'all to empower that world. And so this is how y'all get y'all power away. You know what I'm saying? So this is the main problem with community building today, where, you know, people be saying they got y'all in some type of reverse spell because you say one thing, but you empower in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep moving on. Okay, let's keep going on. Let me just start one more time. One more time. There's too many people in the business of power without really, like, even 50 Cent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he finna take Diddy's spot and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of been working with for them too. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, they don't care about shit. They don't care about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do we see that with Diddy as well? You know what I'm saying? You can have power, but if you ain't authorize that power can be taken right away from you. So they can have guns, drugs, government, and let you know what to do and not to do, but you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? They can do that shit, but you can't do that. So that lets you know you're in a business of power and stuff. That's why they program all the rappers to be like, man, it's about power. It's about power. No, the fuck it's not. It's more so, it's about authority and power. They coincide. It's like even, and they created that off with some Saturn magic too, like number 7, from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., that type of situation. When Mars is exalted and Saturn is exalted in Libra. So that's like that type of magic system and shit like that. Kabbalah tree here. But yeah, you know, so yeah, it's too many people in the business of power and not authority. So let's get back. So everybody that's with me in the business of authority and stuff like that, we changing the world. But it's too many people in the business of power without realizing a circumstance was created for you to feel empowered to do that. For example, the people that want to be a teacher, you can't even say you want to be a teacher out loud without giving off the first impression of that you got to go get a degree, a license, or some other authorized man thought for you to do that energy to receive all the benefits emotionally, mentally, and physically. So this is how they got y'all sold up. You know what I'm saying? So you got to receive all the benefits emotionally, mentally, and physically only if you do that. If you do it your own way, you're not going to receive all the benefits. You're not going to feel comfortable with you going out to start doing BBLs in the basement and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you're not going to receive the benefits of that emotionally, mentally, and physically. The fruits of that they rock to sleep, took power control over, and sold back to y'all. You know what I'm saying? That get it? So this is how they got y'all sold up. Instead, you just dealing with the energy itself. You just dealing with the energy itself, which is you got ass, ears, and eyes too, aka the authority to get off your ass and make a change where the whole school can look like teaching should be in your aspect. Now people can be empowered to do that. And in that aspect, you're not only helping yourself, but you're also helping others, and things is based upon whatever y'all complaining about within that sphere of reality. Okay, so modern day power, let's move on. Modern day power is wrapped in fear because it is based on survival of the fittest. Okay, so that's one, it's based on survival of the fittest, who can have a situation, who can have a circumstance and stuff, especially within their world and stuff, and based upon money and how they made that and they faces on that and stuff like that. Favoritism, you know what I'm saying? Whoever can play the character well, and false authority, aka a job, which is basically playing one of the slaves, okay? AKA so much that you will take that fireman badge off and you will ride right past a fire that you see a couple blocks away if you're not on duty. So that ain't really you. It's just something that you kind of just, you know what I'm saying, you're utilizing for your insecurity. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, this is how they got the whole world, 99% of the world. This shit is me and my spiritual association team and shit like that. So, yeah. So author, let me start back. Modern day power is wrapped in fear because it's based upon survival of the fittest, favoritism, and false authority, aka a job, which is basically playing one of their slaves, aka so much when you take that fireman badge off, if you're not on a clock, you'll ride straight past a store on fire a couple blocks away. Okay. An author, on the other hand, gives you how to think about these things, okay, and create authority of having the power to be seen that way. So, you know, if you in the business of having like a firehouse or something like that, you in the business of whatever fashion or government you is, is seen on how to handle real problems in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like real issues in the world, like real struggles. So y'all don't even get paid, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get paid like regular people. You know what I'm saying? But even it's how do you get, you know what I'm saying? So whoever developed that is in a business of authority, how to deal with a situation. You know what I'm saying? Now the people that's doing that all had to agree to that concept that this is something I should empower. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't necessarily wrong. That ain't necessarily a wrong way to look at it. But when they get to what humans be complaining about and stuff like that, and then what they claim they should have or something like that, or they try to get in a narc energy of they need reparations and stuff like that. But you ain't even create money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even create money. So why you need some reparations if you ain't even like do nothing like that? You know what I'm saying? That's how they look at it. So they play off that every year. You know what I'm saying? Every and y'all gonna be waiting for a long ass time for that shit too. Until your ass get reparated yourself, start getting some authority, get with the community and learn how to create your own little value system or something to the point where y'all shit become the most popular. People gotta empower y'all. They always give you the thing to be empowered about. Right. They have a bigger appetite esoterically, but in reality, put the energy right. It's desires. Shout out to Sulai. Big appetite in the esoteric realm. Mouth, big stomach. Mouth. What they say that your mouth is bigger than your stomach, or whatever. So you can't even stomach with the meal that you want to, you know what I'm saying, eat. But yeah, they always empower y'all and stuff, you know what I'm saying, give you the thing to be empowered about. So they got y'all like really wrapped up. And it's based on, like I said, survival, you know what I'm saying? Survival of the fittest. You want to be somebody in the world, okay? Favoritism, okay? How well can you be a slave? And false authority, okay? You feeling like you can step on or have some type of authority over somebody else and shit like that. And that shit, you know, but yeah. So with that being said, an author, on the other hand, gives you how to think about these things and create the authority of having the power to be seen that way. So you can't create a squad and pull up. So y'all can't create a little fire conundrum and start pulling up and you know what I'm saying, tracking fires in your city and motherfucking start putting them bitches out and then expect to be paid. You know what I'm saying? No, that's gonna be charity work until y'all last. They're gonna offer y'all a job. You know what I'm saying? So they got y'all deep. They got y'all deep down. They gonna offer you a job, you know what I'm saying, or a hero award or something like that. They made it where you got to go through them, you know what I'm saying, their government, and then that can happen. But always keep this in your mind as a spirit. Who said that's the most efficient way to go about it? Not specifically in the aspect of the fire, but put it into other contexts. You know what I'm saying? Things that don't work for everybody, like religion, like some of their business, like some of their entertainment, like some of their politics, you know what I'm saying, and some of their education, you know what I'm saying? So when you think about it in that aspect, you know, who said that's the most efficient way to go about it, especially if we seeing down the line, it ain't producing no favorable world for you and the people that's in your environment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just kind of more so motivated to power chase, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, motivated for power and not, well, everybody's in the business of power and not authority. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you get an authority, you should be in the business of authority, and then you can start to change some of these situations and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, it's the way. God will show you how to do it. God will teach you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they did it. You know what I'm saying? They had to believe something. So this is when it gets to the spiritual context. You know what I'm saying? But we just gonna keep it kind of businessy today and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can just ask yourself these questions and stuff. But yeah, so always keep in your mind who said that's the most sufficient way to go about it. You know? And then you starting to put yourself in the seat as these authors and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you start actually experiencing and learning what it takes to run something like that, to do something like that, you know, and it can be in your context. You know what I'm saying? For instance, I didn't go to college, but shit, I taught at a college. You get what I'm saying? So that lets you know that, you know what I'm saying, in some type of situation, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the business of authority over here. But yeah. And that's what we have today, okay, as the crashing of society right now. Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? People like, you know what I'm saying, Diddy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, where Diddy thought he was in power, you know, he might have been getting wet off that power, but he wasn't in the business of authority, you know what I'm saying? Because as soon as they get tired of your ass and stuff like that, boom, you know what I'm saying? That power that you was powered up, and that's a long time. You got powered up for nothing. And they'll put you in jail like Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? You powered up. So to let y'all know, that's where all the spirits is at. Y'all in the business of power. You know what I'm saying? And power is, you can get control by power. You know what I'm saying? That's your desire. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a specific desire for, you know what I'm saying, what they want to be empowered about. You know what I'm saying? So to let y'all know that, start looking at some of these owners and these names on these boxes and stuff like that and on these labels, and we gonna let y'all know what type of business they in. You know what I'm saying? You will start understanding what type of business that these niggas is in. You know what I'm saying? They in the business of empowering you. Slave ownership. You get what I'm saying? Modern day slavery. 2023. Now you see. So now you can get into the principles of who are the authors, and compare and contrast is what they're offering something is what they're offering at the moment something worth being empowered about. You know what I'm saying? So that'll save you a lot of situations of you being empowered about the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? So I had to ask myself, you know, is some of these circumstances worth being empowered about? You know, not all of them is negative. You know what I'm saying? Some of them can actually be worth, you know, giving some of these things help us. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's all about you as a spirit and picking and whatever. That way you can be in the business of authority, right? You can be in the business of authority and stuff because you become the author of your life. You know what I'm saying? You become real what they talking about as sovereign and shit like that. But it's real. This is real Saturn. That's some other type shit. So when you know how to be, you know, an author and stuff like that, you know how to write your own book. You know, your own Bible. You know what I'm saying? And know what they was talking about too, because you amongst the people. Facts, not all structures are bad. It's just the accountability part of what's going on. Exactly. It's just the accountability part. They individually and get all of the 12 collective. Yeah. It's just the accountability part. You know? So if y'all say money ain't working, then make a better money. If y'all say government ain't working, then make a better government of whatever you're trying to govern. If y'all saying it ain't, you know what I'm saying, don't try to war. That don't make sense. War with them and shit like that. What the fuck? They just doing what they can do about it. Y'all love to point fingers and point blame game. What is you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? What is you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? So it gotta be in that context, like the thing. You know, oh, this person ain't helping me. What is you gonna do about it? You know? God ain't never said you had to put yourself in a position where you can't think for yourself and feel for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I only can feel these type of feelings because this, you know what I'm saying? This, I'm trying to be empowered by this. You know, who said that was something worth being empowered about? So you have to think about it like that too. Okay, so right now where we're dealing with authorizing beliefs and imagination is where Saturn is at. Saturn is at. So Saturn is like the author and shit like that. So because it's the restriction, you know what I'm saying? It's the limitation. It's the responsibility, the accountability. So when you know when something going too far and things and something's reached this turning point, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's gonna come back around, you know. So we need to move like this and stuff. And they just kind of built that wisdom off of the planet doing, you know what I'm saying, going through hitting that Saturn shit. You know? So if you can build disciplines and whatever, and they show you how they build discipline. Okay, you get up at 6 a.m. That's when the sun rises. Between 6, 7. If you into business and how they built the world and structure, you get up at 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Depending on if you're a little bit before that, if you into business, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. You know what I'm saying? 8 p.m. You know what I'm saying? You're starting to get stable. You know, whether yes, your job open and things, you know what I'm saying? You utilizing your resources on what to appreciate and things that you can utilize for some type of stability and knowing how to be stable within the world. Okay, about 10, you know, you out here actually within the community, you know what I'm saying? If you in business, 12, that's the Cancer hours. So you probably taking a lunch, okay? 2 p.m. You know, that is midday. So you go 4 p.m. You know what I'm saying? You're getting ready to close now, or you just got off. That's Virgo. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready tomorrow, preparing for tomorrow. So you may be organizing a little bit, whatever. 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? That's when you meet with the Libra half, you know what I'm saying? Your home, your family, you know what I'm saying? The relationships you got, you start relating to you likely off work. And I'm not talking about the special characters as the people that work in like this in different ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people that work overnight shifts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the majority of people. You get what I'm saying? So this is the majority of the system that works and that people cling to. All right. But yeah, then 6 p.m. you get off for around 4, 6, 7, you get home with your fam. You know what I'm saying? That's Libra hours. 8, you know what I'm saying? You probably eating in your desires, you know, boom. 10 p.m., you know what I'm saying? Sagittarius hours. if you ain't knocked out by then traveling within your experience, you know what I'm saying, whether you're going out or something, or you traveling within TV or whatever thing you exploring, Sagittarius, or you're traveling within your dreams or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Then 12 p.m. That's lockdown. Everybody kind of know everything kind of closed by 12. That's Capricorn hours. You know what I'm saying? Boom, wop, whoop. 2 p.m. That's Aquarius hours. You may be asleep, you know what I'm saying, or doing some mental organization if you're still up. 4 p.m. That's Pisces. You're either sneaking or geeking. You know what I'm saying? You in your imaginations, doing God knows what. And yeah, hold on, let me go grab this water real quick. I gotta grab this water real quick. Thank you for your patience, guys. Thank you for your patience. But yeah, so 4 a.m., you sneaking and geeking, you know what I'm saying? You in your imaginations, whether you spooked out because you up at 4 a.m. or something like that, you know what I'm saying? You and your Pisces, you and your delusions, you and your dreams or whatever, you're getting ready to dream about a new day. So yeah, this is how they built it. You know what I'm saying? So based upon having these disciplines, because y'all don't know what to do, giving y'all the power to do that in a way, and you receive crumbs for that situation instead of like you getting you and your collective together and y'all coming together and starting to create something, that can help that situation or be better. So, the main problem, and we're going to wrap that up too. The main problem of today with community is people are in the business of power more so than they're in the business of authority. You know what I'm saying? So being empowered to have something instead of being in the business of what created the authority for a person to feel empowered about that. So that's what I do. I change shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm Zeus. I change shit. You know what I'm saying? The eagle. We saving the youth too. You know what I'm saying? Say the youth. Say the youth. You know what I'm saying? The police made this shirt for me specifically. You know what I'm saying? I got the eagle up there. You know, Aquila. That's my that's where my rising is at and stuff like that. And then the mouth of the bird that had Zeus Thunderbolt in its mouth and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, CPD like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, everything ain't negative. You know what I'm saying? There's good people and bad people and everything. You know what I'm saying? Now we just gotta come to better conclusions of how we can do that. Because it is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we do gotta say to you. So it gets you into, you know what I'm saying, what have we been paying attention to and stuff like that. And is that working? So we can get into the power of authority and stuff. And they taught y'all even how to get into the power of authority. Voting. Like, and you see that don't work. So you got to get into the power of authority on some whole other shit. I'm saying you can't keep doing the same thing. Taste this little fruit situation. This mile look good too. Shout out to Stargirl. I'm saying holding me down. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. You can't keep doing the same thing. All of us gotta think like we in the business of authority. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start going against shit. You gotta start putting metal to metal, grain. You know what I'm saying? Steel to steel. You know what I'm saying? Put shit to the test. And one of the easiest ways you can do that is your mind. If it's the world wide open right now, everybody can think out loud. Somebody can have a raw ass concept and take over the world right now. If it makes sense and if it's like something that people can feel empowered about. In reality, so ain't nobody stopping us. It's just everybody right now stopping themselves. So we can't even blame them and stuff right now. Everybody in the business of power right now. Trying to get some power in some old outdated ways. Because the ways don't work. This is the new way, bitch. And shout out to all the content creators and the people out there that actually, you know what I'm saying, putting this work in. And make you feel like you can get empowered differently. But still, we still got to get, you know, we doing this, but we still got to get into other powers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm already like in that world. But I'm just saying on a more, you know, communal level. Get into power as a community. You know what I'm saying? So shit can start changing for y'all. Selves. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everybody else and just it get deep, man. People just be empowered to be seen for clout, for nothing. And this is how it is on y'all mind. That manifested like having slave work, being a slave. They make y'all empowered by the smallest shit. The shit that don't mean shit in God's world for real. That ain't it, son. That ain't it. Come on, good as hell. All right, I ain't gonna try to eat too much and stuff like that. But yeah, man. So these are the problems that we have right now and things. And now we know that, you know what I'm saying? You know, we can see spiritually what we've been building, that esoteric muscle of putting our power into things that ain't in our favor, you know what I'm saying? And now we can get with each other and see who's kind of creating platforms for us to be empowered in other ways, and start putting our power towards those things that make us feel more home and more sufficient and comfortable with, you know what I'm saying? That it may be uncomfortable because it may be new and stuff, but, you know, it's worth putting our energy towards. That can bring us a sense of peace and stuff, so we don't have to be stressed out. You know, now all the way down to you might not even feel empowered if you don't even celebrate, you know, one of their holidays. You know what I'm saying? That's a form of power. You know what I'm saying? So it get deep how they did it. We get deep. Get deep. You know what I'm saying? You don't even feel secure mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know, not me, but, you know, if y'all try to do something like that. So it lets you know they got y'all on the deep psychological level. A very deep psychological level. God damn, let me put this up. A very deep psychological level. Very deep psychological level. Okay? So to do programming and stuff where energy ain't at, you got to start substituting energy there. You know what I'm saying? And it's based upon your percentage level. So, you know, it's like you can't just stop eating. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some type of other substance, whether it's juice, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's you knowing how to induce a high in your blood by yourself, or it's something got to be replaced. So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, you could just let go or something. There's always energy being created, but destroying it be kind of the problem. You know what I'm saying? I heard that from Flight Boss. Shout out to Little Polygon. You know, but this is the problem. You know, and so it's more so people into their desire of power more so than their desire of the business of authority. So, you know, this situation, once we get figured out and stuff like that, so now we know, you know, Capricorn season, we starting that off with the position that we in, you know what I'm saying? So now we start taking, you know, seeing the sufficient steps and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's a process, you know, but luckily, you know, there's situations and circumstances that I've created for you to start feeling empowered in a new way. You know what I'm saying? I created a Ceito world. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to think the same. You don't got to feel the same. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to bow down the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You can get with another individual and share whatever type of situation in your presence in that world and realm. And that can be our idea that manifests down here as what we got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just one part of it, but it's a whole spiritual team out here. Shout out to everybody that's Soul Group. But I just got my system because I put myself in this space. I called myself up as Ganymede from as Zeus and stuff because I know how to do that. And then give you a space where, okay, you can be in the regular world, and then you don't even gotta think like this not normal no more. Cause I made it look normal. Welcome to the age of Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? Most influential album of 2023, Age of Aquarius, CeitoLLC. So, yeah, but this still got to be, something more effective, though. So, you got to understand where you give your power to. You know what I'm saying? So, do y'all want to be bounded? You know what I'm saying? And, do y'all want to be bounded in y'all desires? Or do y'all want to be free? You know what I'm saying? And find a way, not even just free in the sense, like find a way to be a little bit more freer based upon comparing and contrasting what you give your time to. And you being an individual that got your own mind to know how to decipher what works and doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. Once you in a space spiritually, you know what I'm saying, that is going to manifest as your reality. So it ain't really much more talking after that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the concept. I keep going for this start. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, so make sure you join Ceito World membership subscription. Okay. You can get in a routine. You know what I'm saying? You get your astrology on a routine with my app. You know what I'm saying? Ceito.world/subscription, membership or subscription, one or two. Then we got some readings and stuff available as well. You know what I'm saying? If you want your big three, I'm doing those. Your sun, moon, and rising for $10. Just Cashapp me or PayPal me. The link is in the description and stuff like that. And motherfucking start giving y'all motherfucking waves. To the things that y'all really feel like that are sufficient enough to create this new society. Because Saturn is in Pisces. So, you know what I'm saying? What we're authorizing now is our beliefs. Because it's dreams, imaginations, delusions. So we got to be the author of our belief system and how we associate that. So to the point all the way down to where it ain't humans here no more. It's spirits and bodies that's greater than humans. So yeah. And there you have it. You know what I'm saying? This is the new world. The new world. And the problem with it. And the status and the position that we're in today's times. And you heard it from Zeus. Now you're drinking the wine of Zeus. So as you let that wine intoxicate your, you know what I'm saying, your chakras, let it run through your chakras, you can agree with it. But goddamn, it's still an influence anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can look in that influence, crash your water with that, see how it makes sense with your chakra system. You know what I'm saying? Look it through your life. And if you agree with it, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? That matters none to me. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm still in the real world some type of way. So other than that, you're going to have to get into some debunking type shit based upon what I just said. So try to debunk me about how that's not one of the main problems of the community. Everybody in trying to be empowered about things that they claim they hate the authority of, the author of. And this is how people becoming mental slaves, or slaves because they hate their master. You can't serve too. Right? And I appreciate everybody for coming out today. Let's kill Cito. You're drinking the wine, Zeus. Get your ass in here.